only let me go live if I have the camera straight up and down, which is very irritating because I don't like this angle. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't like this angle. I guess we're rocking with it today. I guess we're rocking with it, but that also means I can't sit all the way back. I wanted it to be the other way so that because YouTube does not like for me to have literally any cleavage out, honey. So I'm just trying to make sure they aren't even shot at this point. Okay, I guess that will work. It's not perfect, but I guess that will work. Oh my God, guys, it is super duper hot in here. But you know what? I'm going to stay on my mission of uploading every day in October, even if the screen is tripping, even if it only wants me to do this one way, that's fine. It's not the way I would prefer it, but it's okay. We're gonna stay to our plan of doing this every day. So today we are talking tips and tricks. Tips and tricks for OF, because I was like, y'all love the other OF video. It's doing quite well. So I'm like, let's do really good for this one. And that one I find very interesting because it's not that the other video has a lot of views, but it has a lot of watch time. So that lets me know people are retaining the information. So I'm like, okay, let's do tips and tricks for the same thing. Alrighty, so number one is, well, this isn't even one of the tips or trick, but this is like tips and tricks for OF, work smarter, not harder edition. So this is not about putting in more work. It's just about being more strategic about the work that you do so that you don't have to do as much. It's taking everything in me not to make this a horizontal video, but I'm gonna rock with it. Okay, so makeup, hair, nails, and background lighting. So I know that was a whole bunch of stuff to put in there, right? So one thing that I've noticed is that when it comes to makeup, putting on something, we definitely overdid blush today. But this was like a 5-minute throw on some makeup. I wanted to do it like this today just to show you guys that it can be very simple. It can be a very simple face of makeup, and that is okay. Hair. I wanted to also wear this wig to show you guys that you can literally just do any wig. You can do any wig and put it on. What a lot of my guys like on my OF is just for me to switch it up. So, but some like to switch it up, some like you to keep it the same, some like it simple. We're gonna talk about that either in this video or a different one about like sticking to what one specific customer likes as far as their customs. We'll talk about that at some point. What is another one? Nails, I would say just paint them like a random color if you're not super into nails. Like, I'm not super into nails. I like them. Wish I could do them more, but it's just like, yeah, we don't always just have the moolah for that. And it'd be like that sometimes. But yeah, so just a nice little polish on them. That's fine. Your background. Now, a lot of the times I'm sorry, the kids got something on my wall and it's irritating me. So let's clean it off. Okay. Hold on, I can't get it off, so we'll try to act like it's not there. But yeah. So where are we at? Let me make sure I know where we're at with that. Oh yeah, the background. So some of my videos are me cleaning, right? So the background isn't as important. So I would say just don't. Right, the background doesn't matter in those instances because the whole thing is to clean anyway. So for that reason, it doesn't really matter. Now, when you get into, you just want to take a nice, cute picture. You do want to make sure that your background is clean. you know, it's better for you down the line if you know you want to watch the content later. Because I'll be honest with you, the subscribers aren't going to care a whole bunch. It just makes the overall picture look better if you clean your background. You know what I'm saying? When you look back on this stuff, you just want to see it clean. Because in all actuality, they don't care. But, you know, this is kind of just for you. Same thing with makeup, hair, nails. It's a lot of it is for, you know, people just like to watch something that, you know, they like what it looks like. But it's also for you. I like to remind people of that. It's also for you. Makes your, you know, your self-esteem higher. Makes you feel better about what you're posting. So make sure that you're doing your hair, makeup, nails. And make sure your background isn't like, you know, a disaster. Doesn't have to be spotless, but not a disaster. You know, we want to draw a line somewhere. And then your lighting. I would arguably say, hey, but I would arguably say your lighting is gonna make or break your video. That's why I really want to turn my screen to the side, because it's making that shadow behind me, and it wasn't doing that when I had the screen to the side. But for some reason, YouTube wants me to make the video like this, so I'm doing it. But your lighting is super important, especially because, okay, where I live, it's usually dark. So today, randomly, it's sunny, but like natural lighting makes my videos look more like fuzzy. So I don't know why it shows like that in my room. But I always have to make sure I have like studio lights I got off Amazon so that you guys can actually see me. Because when I'm making like an OF video or something, I'm dark. It's dark in the background. If I don't have extra lighting, you can't see anything. So your lighting is super important. I'm actually getting more light soon, so we will play around with those on OF, see what those do. But yes, your lighting, super important. I'm going to throw in something that's not on here. Every time you get a large chunk of money, get new equipment. So some stuff you might not need new. Like, I don't know, like the studio lights are probably fine. I do want to try out like that square one though. But ultimately what I'm talking about is a new overall device to record on. That's one thing that I don't do that I need to do to make sure that you're getting the best quality, because you're not going to really want to watch something for long if the quality is bad. So make sure that you have good quality. And of course it changes by the year, and then, you know, like how, oopsie, I almost dropped my notebook with all my stuff in it. But you know how Apple will like slow stuff down when they want you to buy something else. They will also make like the camera quality kind of suck after a while. So yeah, you want to get new devices, or however you can do that. If you can do that, hopefully you can. Hopefully you make enough to be able to do that. Oh, I put a funny one as number 2. I play too much for that. So number 2 is, before you make a custom or a video, any type of content below the waist, you need to, if you're like me, you're not a waxing girly, okay? So you need to check for tissue. I say that with all the love that I can, but check for tissue. Literally, like I have this huge mirror right here. I'm gonna show you guys this mirror. I have this mirror right here. I will literally make sure that I check for tissue every time before I make a video. Because, well, is that just food on the floor? Hold on, y'all. Oh, hey, give me 1 second. My daughter put food on the floor. I clearly can't have that. So hold on. Okay. Alrighty, we will get that put in the garbage when we get done. She's always leaving me a little surprise. All right. Woo. And please make sure that you guys leave a like so all my girlies can get the tips and tricks. But yeah, so you want to make sure that you are checking for tissue. So just look over yourself. I know a lot of times when we make content, we're not always, especially like if you're a mom, you got another job, like you got a bunch of stuff you're trying to do, we're not always going to be like, okay, let me shower first before I make the video. Like you're like, let me hurry up and do this because I got to do this and I got to run here and I got to go to this job. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to squeeze some content into the day. So if anything, you probably shower afterwards because then it's like, okay, now I can chill, kick back, watch me like a little movie or something, eat. Because I don't know about other people, but I starve myself until my content is done. So I usually do not eat until like 12. And I usually wake up around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, a little bit about me. But yeah, so make sure you look over yourself, take your time, check everything out. Number 3 is oil. So you want to make sure you look very well lubricated. You want to look very moist. You want to look very soft. You want to look very touchable. So I just get like the oh, and I'll show you guys. I know I keep getting up and getting out of frame, but I want to show you guys what I get because it's just easier to use. So when it comes to my body, I just get this from the dollar store, $1.25. And it lasts for a very long time. I think I've had this one for over a year. Hello. So yeah, I think I've had this one for over a year, so get you some. Now, when it comes to needing oil for other things, anything where you might be like ingesting the oil, I would recommend that you get, a food grade oil, like a coconut oil or something like that. Like a very light one though, because, okay, like a very, very light one. All right, so let's talk. But yeah, then when you oil stuff, it just looks better. It looks better on camera. It's just better to watch. So oil everything. Number 3, wait, that was number 3. pH and other hub sites for exposure. 3-second OF clip. You inboxed me so many times. Where? Where did you inbox me? That's a really good question. Yeah, it is. Man, if it's like, try to use like some acronyms. Don't put the whole name in case it was somewhere a little scandalous. Okay. But okay, so what you want to do to get your page more exposure. So I believe Instagram. Oh, Instagram? Under what name? I am rarely ever on Instagram, and like 3 of my Instagrams got taken down. I don't even know what the name is of the one I'm on now. It's on this tablet though, so I can't check it right now. But yeah, I literally have no clue what the name of my OF is at the moment. But if it's anything that starts with an S, that's not me. That is not me. But okay, hold on. Let's get back to number 4. So pH and other hub sites for exposure. So what you want to do is, if we're honest, S work is more profitable when you put the content everywhere. So anywhere that you can put it there. So I'm saying here, put it on pH and everything you make. Every single little bit of content that you make, I don't care if you just made it today, you should be uploading it to the person it goes to, and you should be putting it on pH, all in the same day. I know it's crazy to have all this content both in the same places, and you're charging one place and it's free somewhere else, but hear me out, do it. Do it. Because OF and stuff, you really need to branch off in order to make a bag. Like, you need to put it in other places in order to make a bag. I'm just going to be honest with you. And it is what it is. All right, so what you want to do, what I meant when I said a 3-second OF clip. So what you want to do is, let's say you have your content, right? You have your video. Oh, on TikTok. I never check my TikTok messages. I'll go in there and see what's in there today. We'll go see. What you say? We're gonna go see. But yes, so what you want to do, let's say, okay, you have your video, let's say it's a 5-minute video. In the front of that video, you're going to take a picture of your OF, like the main page that shows like your name, your picture, your prices. There's a page that does that. Like as soon as you click on it, like if you were just going to your page, but like not as you. Am I making sense? Like whatever the front page is. You take a screenshot of that page. I like to do a little red circle. What? Okay, hold on. Let me get this thought out real quick. So you want to put a red circle around your name. After you screenshot it, put a red circle around your name. And then put like a 3-second clip of just that picture in front of your video so that people can see it. It says, check, you sent me a video of this guy. What do you mean? And then it says yes. I don't know what that means. I don't know. But yeah, so you want to put that clip in front of your video just so that when people go to see your videos, because they will see your videos on PH. They will see them there and you will get the exposure that you're looking for. Like it will be a lot. Am I currently single? I am currently not available. Does that make sense? Not available at the moment. What was our next one? Let's see. That was number 4. Oh, you say nope, LOL. Let me see, number 5. Learn how to communicate with each customer. So that's what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about hair and makeup and nails. So I have this one guy, right? He gets customs all the time. When I first did his custom, I was wearing a black wig. Every time I make him a custom, I put that black wig back on. I only wear that for his videos. His first video was done, I think, like in the bathroom. I only do his videos in the bathroom. I don't switch it up. Because he's obviously paying for what he likes, so I keep it chill. The video was weird for real. What video? I don't know what video, but we'll go in there and see. I can't check it while I'm on here though. Because on my phone, which is where I never keep up with this thing, my phone does not have any of my social medias on it because I am never on my phone. I'm not a phone person, a tablet person. Can I ask your cup size? A P. A P, yeah. Which you just remind me I need to do my workouts today. I didn't do my workouts this morning. I literally ate like a chicken salad and went back to sleep till 12. But okay, so where were we at? Learn how to communicate with your customers. For my people, I cannot lay it on thick. I have to go in there and be very chill in the DMs. Very chill. If I try to do too much, I'm too excited, too happy to talk to people, they will leave. Oh, on TikTok. Okay, that should be the one that I be on. Even though I'm trying to change them all to the name for this one. But we will see. I'll go in there and see. I just can't check it right now. So I got, what number am I on? Like 5. So I got 5 more after this. And then I'll go on there and check and see. But if you said something crazy, I'm going to ignore it. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you said something crazy, I'm ignoring it. But yeah, so yeah, make sure that you read, you know what I'm saying? Read the room. Like read the guys. You got to be chill. Be chill. But if some of them like you to be like more extra and bubbly and like super like full of excitement, then I guess. But I guess I never gave off that vibe to begin with, so it doesn't matter. What's your age? I'm 29. 29. My 30th birthday is in January. I'm actually super excited. Super excited. There's this green dress I think I'm going to get off of Fashion Nova. Oh, you just said hello. Okay. Because I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I'm telling you, cannot explain to you the messages I be getting. Not even allowed to say it on here. And they be a lot. So I rarely go in any messages. I won't even lie to you. I pretty much go into messages on OF. And that's really it. It's kind of it. Because people messages be wild. And I mean, I'm cool with answering some wild messages if I'm getting paid to do so. I ain't gonna lie. Just being honest. So, what was our next one? But yeah, learn how to communicate and really pay attention to that, because if you, like, let's say somebody asks you for a video and you laugh, you put LOL or something, they're leaving because you're laughing at what they're into. They're going to leave. Even if you're just like the kind of person who just says LOL to everything, like you put it in every message, they're going to leave if you do that. When you say you're not available, you're saying you're in a full-blown committed relationship. I'm saying I'm not available. I seen you by the mall a year ago. By the mall a year ago? Which mall? But yeah, you could have seen me by the mall. I go to a lot of malls. Off and on. I'm actually saying it like I go to all of them. I don't. That's why I'm asking you which one, because to be honest, the list is very small. I'm not really a huge mall person, to be honest. I'll go to some, but it's just not my bag. My bag is more thrifty. You see me by Mayfair? Mayfair Mall is in where? Wauwatosa? I'm going to tell you right now, if you see me by Mayfair, that was like a once in a lifetime thing. I do not go to Mayfair often. Not often at all. I'm literally talking like maybe every 5 years. I kid you not. That's not a constant for me. It's just not in my area. So if I'm over there, I'm doing the most. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. If I'm over there, I'm doing the most. I need to go home. Okay. Oh, but yeah, definitely. I want to harp on this some more because you really got to learn to communicate. But what was I saying? If you're, okay. Yeah, you definitely can't, what do they call it? Like yucking other people's yums. Like you definitely need to be down with the customers if you're going to be down with them. Don't make fun of people. Don't make them feel bad or weird for what they're into. Well, hello, Johnny. Aaron, why you put an A? I was getting breakfast with a girl. That girl was my sister. But that was way more than a year ago. And we weren't at the mall. We were like near it. That was at least 2 years ago, something like that. I got a question for you. What colors was I wearing? And I can tell you when it was. That's how few times I'm by Mayfair I can tell you what I had on. Because I don't go much. I'm gonna know by what color you say. Tell me what color I was wearing. Because I remember the exact outfit. If I was having breakfast with somebody, I remember the exact outfit. Or tell me how my hair was or something. It'll help me remember. Because, I mean, there's only like 2 times I've been at Mayfair in like the last 3 years. If that. I'm telling you, I just never been there. But, what number were we on? Oh, Lord, I done lost what number I was on. Oh, this is going to be one. And I'll make another one if y'all want me to about how to communicate with people. I'll try to pay more attention to how I do that. But let me see what's going on. They must be completely distracted looking at you when you're out shopping. When I'm out shopping, I'll be honest with you, right? So when I'm out shopping, I go during the day. I don't go when everybody's out shopping. I go at like little covert times. So I can be left alone, actually. Because I'm actually an extreme introvert, if you couldn't tell. You said yes, you remember. You gonna tell me what color I was wearing? Can't remember? It was a while ago, I'm telling you. You were sitting in the back on the left side? I was sitting in the back? I'll be honest with you. I don't remember where we were sitting. All I remember is that I really did not like that food. I really did not like that food at all. No, but I was with my sister. So she was saying that she wanted to go there at some restaurant because it was black owned. And I'm like, that's cool. Let's go see what they about. But I was very surprised it was black owned. There was no flavor to that food at all. Not even a lick. I was very surprised. I'm not even going to out the restaurant. I really don't remember the name. I'm sure I could look it up, but I'm not even going to out them like that because other people might love the food. So we're going to chill. But I was just like, oh my God. Woo. Okay, so we're going to move on. But seriously though, let me know if you want me to make a video about how to communicate with your customers, because that is crucial. It's actually super important. So my next one is, what the hell? Okay, my next one is sell PPV to everyone every other day. So in this past month, what was this past month? September. In the month of September, same what? What are you talking about? What you talking about? But no, okay, so in the last month of September, I made the most I ever made using the strategy. Selling PPV content to everybody every other day. You gotta try Daddy. What is that? Don't tell me that's you. Oh my God. Look. You trying to remember what I had on? Did I have on red and black? Or was there some other colors in there? And did I have like this super long ponytail, or was it like an afro? Because I'm telling you, like, I only had 2 different looks. In the back on the left side. What is Daddy? I don't know what that is. Sounds a little like you're trying to tell me something else. But anywho, okay. So you need to sell PPV to everybody. So this is literally, I'm gonna tell you the formula I use to sell PPV stuff. It's a restaurant. Why you say that? Wait, I know. What's up? It is a restaurant. I'm not sure what you meant by that. But yeah, every time I go to anywhere near a mall, I'm gonna go somewhere to eat. Like I just feel like that's in the I went to the mall circle. Like you gotta get something to eat if you go to the mall. You gotta come back with at least one bag and something from the mall. You're saying no. It's a restaurant. You're saying it was the restaurant that was close to the mall, right? But I always go to a restaurant close to the mall. That's why I'm asking you, like, what did I have on? But I'm trying to see, like, which time you saw me. Like, when was this? But, okay, so... Because you might not have saw me. A lot of people get me mistaken with somebody. Look it up. It's on Blue Mound. Malls are too busy now. Malls, the ones where I be at, actually aren't that busy. But that's another reason why I might just feel like they're not that busy, because I don't shop when everybody else is shopping. I just don't. Because I like to not be messed with while I'm shopping. Like, I just like to shop and be left alone. Y'all know what I mean. Because don't nobody want... Listen, I'm trying to be chill. Okay? But okay, so I wanted to tell y'all the formula for my PPV video. So, okay. I charge... I'm just going to throw out a random number. If y'all want me to make a how much I charge, the levels of it and stuff like that, let me know. But I'm just going to say a random price. Somebody is paying me to clean my room. That actually happens a lot. Now, let's say they're paying me... The prices depend on how much I'm wearing, what exactly you want me to do, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna say a random like $50. They're paying me $50 for a 5-minute video. So I'm gonna make them their video. As soon as I get the chance, I'm going to make them their video. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to keep it. We're going to keep the video. We're going to, there's a way on OF where you can mass send out messages. You're going to mass send out that video, but you're going to have it locked to where people have to pay for it. Now, depending on how old the video is, how sellable it is, because I specialize in like fetish stuff. So not everything is sellable to everybody for sure. So depending on what it is and stuff like that, that depends on how much I sell it for. I usually will never go over $15 selling it to everybody else. So that might seem kind of mean to the person who requested the video because they had to pay more for it, but you have to pay more for what you want. And then, because I mean, it's just not everybody who's going to be into something. So let's say that somebody wants me to, because I mean, people are into different fetishes. Somebody could want me in like a cloak. Clearly, that's not going to really be sellable to everybody. It's just not. Like, you can barely sell them under there. It's just not sellable to everybody, and that's okay. So some I just won't even bother trying to sell to everybody. And some I'm like, okay, yeah. Crop top with bikini underneath would be nice. That sounds good. If you want me to do it, let me know. You gotta let me know on OF. And you gotta get charged what you gotta get charged. But otherwise, yeah. Definitely very fun job. I can't even lie. But you do want to make sure that you are selling stuff to everybody. If you do not, you will not make a lot. You will not make enough to actually pay your bills if you are not charging people for other people's content. It took me a minute to realize that that's something I had to do because I really didn't want to do it at first. I wanted people's content to be just for them, but that's just not smart and it won't make you anything, so don't do that. Oh, and then number 7 is post all of your content to PH. So you see, I feel very, very strongly about this. Put it all there. All of it, every drop of it. I don't care if you make a 30-second clip, put that on there. Put everything on there because I don't know if y'all remember, and I could probably look it up, but I don't know how much it matters. I mean, anybody who's actually interested in it could look it up. But a few years ago, I remember they had OF and they were saying that they were going to stop doing adult content on there. So that's another reason I always say OF should be a side hustle. It should definitely be a side hustle because you never know when they're going to be like, you know what? We don't support that anymore. You can't make money that way anymore. So that's another reason. I know people are always asking me if I want to do content with other people and stuff. And I'm just like, no. Because right now, for the most part, I could delete a few videos and mine isn't really like adult content anymore. So that's another reason why I like specializing more in fetish stuff because I can wipe my OF pretty easily. You know what I mean? I can easily make it less R-rated because I don't do a lot of R-rated content. If any, really. I think I maybe have made 2 R-rated type videos this whole year. So definitely make sure that you, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you're doing that for sure. All right, guys. Let's see if I can think of any off the top of my head because I cannot figure out where I put the rest of these. Thingies. Yeah, I can't figure out where I put the rest of them. Oh, I hate that the comments show up and then slowly start disappearing. Like, honey, stay on the screen. They claim MasterCard was making them change the rules and MasterCard made, nope, I still want to see. Oh gosh. Okay, and MasterCard made an announcement that was not true. I feel like, well, I feel like offering adult services, like adult type content is probably just a hard thing to market. And they probably want to put ads somewhere on OF and they can't. And because of that reason, I feel like that's why they were doing it. Because I'm like, you can't make ads. You know what I'm saying? You can't make ad revenue on adult content. But that's what almost everybody on there does. So I feel like that was probably the actual problem. Because, you know, people love their ads. I feel like ever since 2020, it's like ads all over the place. What type of fetish stuff do you like? What type of fetish stuff do I like? I was not prepared for that question. And I feel like it would take me too long to formulate the answer. Not formulate like I'm about to lie, like fabricate, but I don't know. And I don't really want to talk about it on YouTube, but we could talk about it on OF, because over there, LOL, hey April, LOL. But yeah, so that's more of like a OF conversation, because over there I can say, you know what I'm saying, I can say stuff. The MasterCard thing, I mean, right, because I'm like, well, if they were clearly lying, then something else is the case. But I feel like people post videos there. So I'm sure they want to put some ads. I promise you they do. Because they make bank off ads. I mean, look at YouTube. Ads. That people want some ads. And to be honest, if you're making content that's not adult-based, ads would be awesome. Ads would be very awesome. But then you can have like adult content-based ads like PH has. Maybe that doesn't make a lot of money. I don't know. We need to talk about revenue on PH. Eventually, we need to get into that, because we need to get into that. I might even pivot to that in this conversation, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it another day, since low-key I am out of tips and stuff. I was trying to think of some extra stuff. Anything extra I could think of. One tip that I think might throw people off a little bit is to be a little inconsistent with how you upload stuff. So I know if I do stuff all the time on a certain schedule, I will also find that I'm losing subscribers. They really do not like the predictability. Like my people really don't like that. I understand that some other people might. Some other people's customers might really be into that, but mine are not. If I post something every like 2 days, they are not with that. I feel like they don't mind it as much when it's a PPV video. But honey, if I put a post up every 2 days, they do not like that. They don't. I know. Just something I've noticed over the years. They really don't. It really does nothing for me at all. Let me see if I can name some other things that people say is supposed to work, but it doesn't. So consistency is kind of like a no. It's kind of a no. Even when I post like PPV videos every other day, you never know how many people is really gonna buy that. One thing I can say about the PPV videos is you're gonna have like 2 different prices in your head, maybe even 3. Go with the price that's somewhere in the middle, but leaning over to where it's like more. So let's say you're thinking, should I sell this for $5, $10, or $15, right? Go with like 12. Like always go with more. Never be like, I'm gonna sell it for $5. Because if people want to see it, they are going to buy it. So put it at more. Because you could get one person that pays 15, and then it's like 3 people that could have bought it for 5. So I'm just like, put it where it's higher. Definitely go with the higher end, because if it's appealing to them, it's appealing to them. The price ain't gonna matter. So make it a little higher. What's another really good tip? And I was also thinking of like things people say that don't work for me. Twitter. Make sure you're posting on Twitter. Twitter allows this type of content. Even though at some point, I feel like in the last year or so, they were saying that they weren't going to allow it anymore, but it's still there. So post on there. You don't have to post like a full video. You can post like a 3-second video, a picture. It doesn't really matter. That's something I want y'all to pay attention to too. When people are willing to pay you a lot for pictures on OF, I want you to somehow, some way in the conversation, figure out what their Twitter is and see if they're posting you or trying to make money off of your content. Because for them to want a specific pose, be willing to pay like $50 a picture, something's going on there in some type of way. So just pay attention. Oh, another thing. I know that these aren't like tips and tricks. It's more like things to be aware of. But let's keep talking about it. So if somebody, let's say somebody wants a custom from you, right? And they are being super detail oriented, not just like, okay, be turned this way with a red shirt on and like that. No, like they're giving you lines to say. They're telling you what they want to be in the background. Be super weary of those videos. I just feel like they making those a part of a movie or something, because I'm just like, they're being a little too specific. Just be weary of those. Just be wary of those. What I do when it comes to content like that, because even if they aren't trying to sell it somewhere and it's just how they want it, that's still a lot of work. I don't think people realize how much actual work goes into these videos. I think people think of OF as more like, oh, you're on there enjoying yourself. I would say it's very few videos where you're actually going to be on there just enjoying yourself. It's work. It's work. It takes a while. Like a 10-minute video, depending on the lighting and stuff, will literally take me an hour to make. So it's not like the super fun time people think it is. So you need to realize that and charge accordingly. Accordingly. I don't know why I was saying that wrong. But yeah, so you definitely need to, first of all, pay attention, look around on stuff, see if they're trying to sell it. And then you need to charge a lot when it's a lot of work. Like sometimes some people videos have so much detail. I literally have to go through my notebook and literally write everything down. Like everything down that they're saying, how they want their video. And I literally have to prop it up behind the camera to make sure I get their video right. Like that's how detail oriented it is. If it's so much that I can't even write it on one sheet of paper, then I don't make that video. Or I just ask for a super obnoxious price to the point where they won't want to pay it. The ad thing makes sense. It would have been nice if it was truthful about it. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they didn't want to seem like a money grubbing type of site, but I mean, the money got to be made somehow. Or they may even be trying to use elsewhere on the internet. This is true. Would be nice if they just said that. Because, I recently got, well, not really recently. I won't say it was maybe, what month are we in? We're in October. Maybe earlier this year, maybe end of last year. I got kicked off of, what is that site? Patreon? But they were saying that they just flat out weren't taking any more adult content. And I'm just like, well, or there's not like, if you want to clean up your site. And I'm like, well, I could be like super, like I don't know, you can use your brain to think up other stuff. But I'm just like, I don't feel like it. Like I wasn't making enough over there for it to matter, to be honest. And now you rarely hear people bring up Patreon. So I don't know why they did that. But if it's making money to them, I guess so. Your channel will grow because you have beautiful curves. Well, I'm going to say thank you, but I'm also going to say that that's not going to be on display here. Like I literally made sure when I made the video today to make sure that it was here and up, because I could do that on here, but that isn't really the audience I'm trying to get here. So I feel like we've totally went off the topic, but if I think of more topics, I'll put more out. But so the issue that I have with making my YouTube to the point where all of the people on here, like here's the thing, right? So if you have a huge male huge male watchers, y'all know what I'm trying to say, like majority of the people that watch your videos are men. First of all, I say thank you because I appreciate it, but you guys don't tend to watch videos as long as women. And I can tell you, as a woman, especially as a straight woman, I don't watch a video longer based on how somebody looks or how their body looks or really anything like that. Majority of the time, I came to a woman's platform because of something she bought, her hair, her makeup, her background. I came to her video because she just has like a nice personality. I go to a lot of women videos because I like to hear them talk. Like their voices are just very soothing. So and plus I'm very curvy. So the second I show like some cleavage or something, YouTube be on me, honey. They be on me. As soon as I show any type of cleavage. I remember I had my whole shirt buttoned up. I was shopping at the dollar store. It's like I don't know how many videos back it is, but it's not super old. But I was shopping at the dollar store. You can't even see anything. But just because I had the camera in the cart and it was like looking up at me, even though I was fully covered, they're still saying that video, has a more like erotic vibe to it somehow. So, yeah. I remember watching that video. Yeah, that video wasn't anything super crazy to the point where they should have been like, we're flagging this. They really flagged that video for people 18 and over. And I'm just like, you have to, like, I can't, I'm not going to make my body the focal point here because it's just not the right place to do so. But yeah, though, I thought that was crazy. And I'm like, guys don't. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, guys, they'll watch a video and be like, yeah, you look good, and then they're getting off the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, some guys will stick around for it, but at the most, I'd rather be making videos like with the setup for like the female gaze, because even this video, it's tips and tricks for OF. That's for women. There is some guys with OF, and I hope they take the tips and tricks too, but it's just less common. So the video by default was for women. I am male and don't apologize for liking watching you. As you shouldn't. You should watch and like whoever content you want to. It shouldn't be anybody trying to shame you for anything. But yeah, I just had to put that out there. The only platform I'm on that I'm worried about growing based off how I look is OF. OF, my PH account. No, hold on, because let's talk about PH. I hope y'all know what PH is, first of all, but I'm not going to say the name. But PH... So I put my first video on there. It is at about 500,000 views. I am not making a cent off that video because it was the first video I posted. So on a lot of these sites, you have to you gotta post some content first so that they know it's you. Make sure it's not like your best content, because they be tripping on trying to pay you for that first video. Yes, we know it. April, what you talking about? Listen though, so they are trying not to pay me for that first video. I don't know what's going on there. So just make sure that you don't put like a little 3-second clip as your first video, so that you don't feel as bad about possibly not getting paid for it. Okay. Secondly, with PH, so PH, the pay is so low, honey. So let's say your video gets 100 views. If I'm not mistaken, 100 views is $1. So I just posted some stuff the other day, and it's on this, I can't see it. But I just posted some stuff the other day, and I'm like, okay, I went up 100 views. I know that's $1. So right now, literally making like maybe $2 a day on there, and they only pay you once you get to $100. So literally it's like $100 every 3 months. Now, granted, I don't make really super duper raunchy content. So I try not to get like discouraged on posting on there because I also get a lot of exposure there for OF. So I try to be like, okay, you know, I try to take it with a grain of salt. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's kind of irritating that the one where I got like 500,000 views, I'm not being paid for that one. I'm just like, how annoying is that? YouTube channels can have Patreon and fund me. YouTube channels can have Patreon and fund me. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Oh, that is low. Yes. Yeah. That's why I'm like, man, I don't know how. Why? I mean, some people, they're actually doing things with a partner. So they might have like a million, in the millions on theirs. And that's when I'm like, okay, you're making something worth having. But I won't lie, I mostly use PH for the, what do you call it? I don't want to say exposure, but like for the, there's a word I'm looking for here. You add that to your channel for cash. What? Promoting. Yeah. So I use PH to promote me so that I make more money on OF. So I try not to be so irritated on like the small amount from PH, but I'm just like, oh my God, it's very annoying. So I'm gonna walk you guys through too. I'm gonna do a very dedicated, like 15-minute long video for PH this week because I want to see if I can hit that 500,000 views again. You add that. Listen, I'm gonna look into that to see how to do that. But oh yeah, I'm supposed to like, I don't know if I'm like to the point where I can do it or how to do it, but I need to figure out how to put my Cash App on here and you know, just all that different type of stuff. Make sure we're getting paid. It's getting paid is really important. But yeah, so PH is kind of a bummer. I'm gonna keep rocking with it though, because it brings people to my other stuff. So I'm gonna try to keep rocking with it. But it's very difficult to really want to do so, if we're being honest here. But yeah, if you guys have any OF Center questions, make sure that you ask me, because I am just here to answer questions, to be honest. Oh, another thing about OF that I did want to bring up is, okay, so they have it in like different sectors. It's your current payment, like what you can actually withdraw, and it has to be at least $20. But so they have your current, sorry, something popped up on the top of my screen. It probably made my video do something weird. But okay, so they have like your current payment, which is what you can withdraw. It does have to be over $20 though, $20 or over. And then they have like your pending payout. So your pending payout does not go into your current balance until 7 days has passed. I did want to make sure I told people that, because I'm like, you can cash out and it will be to you within usually about 2 to 3 business days, if we're being honest, right? Like I just took out my, what is today? Sunday. I just took out my rent money yesterday. So I know that it will be to me by like Tuesday. The absolute latest it will be to me is Wednesday. So it will take 7 days for the pending amount to get to your current balance. So let's say somebody pays today. My subscription fee is $5. So if somebody pays today at like 4 o'clock, right? I won't get that. I won't get that $4 because that's how much you actually get. I won't get the $4 until today is Sunday, until next week Sunday at 4 o'clock. That's when it will hit my current one. It's gonna be at the exact same time on the following day, the next week. Does that make sense? So if they paid it today on Sunday at 4 o'clock, I will get it next Sunday at 4 o'clock. It will be my current balance. I hope that makes sense. So you have to remember that when you're trying to like, I'll just use rent because I mean, we all gotta live somewhere. So yeah, so I knew that I needed to pay my rent today. Now I'm gonna need my phone for a calendar. It makes sense. Okay, I'm just making sure. So I knew that I needed my rent amount to hit before the 5th, right? We gotta pay it before the 5th. I don't know if that's the same for everybody. We gotta pay it like by the 5th. That's what I meant. So I'm like, okay, I need to make sure that I first of all make enough money. Enough money will be in my current balance by the, hold on, let's see. Enough money will be in my current balance by the, I think I made sure enough was in there by the 27th. I'm like, okay, so enough money will have moved into my current balance by the 27th. And then I was like, okay, on Saturday, I will take it out and then I will have it before the 5th. So I hope we're all getting that. So you can't be like, okay, I need to take my rent money out by the 1st and I need it by Monday. Not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. You can't be like, I need to take my rent out by the 1st, but I'm short like $75. I'm gonna make this other video and then I can also use that $75 on my rent. Not gonna happen. First of all, OF is gonna take 20% of that before it ever gets to you. Then you won't get that 75 if they paid it on a Sunday till the next week's Sunday. So you won't be able to use that on your rent. So make sure, what I like to do is get my rent out of the way right away in the beginning of the month for the next month. Like I don't play with that. We get it out the way right away. Okay, so that was one thing I did want to let people know. I feel like that's a really good tip. Make sure you got the money for your bills right away. Okay. Whew. Does OF protect against chargebacks? I believe so. Whenever it has said that I had a chargeback, I never seen it actually be taken away from me. So I believe so. Because I've never seen like money deducted out of my money before. I've never seen that. And I do know I had a couple really angry customers a couple times. So yeah, and I never seen the money taken from me. So I think that they do, but probably up to a certain dollar amount. I would Google that. Let's see if I can put that into Google and they can give me a good answer. Because actually, I'm kind of curious. Sometimes I make people quite angry. It's not common, but it does happen. Does OF protect you from... Oh, what is my phone doing? Okay, let's see. Because I'm like, I've never seen it happen, but let's say somebody's trying to get like literally like $100, $500 back. Take back any money that is being disputed from the creator in question. What? OnlyFans does not protect its creators from chargebacks. Instead, they take back any money that is being disputed from the creator in question. So maybe I don't know. Maybe it was just a small amount, so I never realized it. OnlyFans processes all creator card transactions for the creator directly. So you don't have to handle payment processing or chargebacks yourself. Process all credit card transactions for the creators directly. Okay. So I guess no. No, that was very important to look up because I was almost going to get my answer. My answer was like, no, I don't think, I think they do. Look, but this Google is saying that they don't. On, what is this, change.org? So I guess. That's actually a good one. Now I kind of want to have somebody like get a charge back just so I can see it. But that's actually very interesting. Okay. So this is of course not OF related, but I do have a whole list of videos that I'll be making this month because I'm doing Vlogtober, which is super fun. Let me know though, do y'all want to see like everywhere that I go? Because that will have to be video based and we'll have to do some editing. But do y'all want to see like everywhere that I go? Or do y'all want me to go live when I get back and like show y'all what I got? I need to know that, because I'm like, I can do a video style, but I might not always be in like the best neighborhood to just have my whole tablet out. Because sometimes, you know, I'll be doing some stuff. Plus, I want to hit up some, I'm trying to see if I can just hit up like a lot of food pantries instead of buying a bunch of food. Because I be spending lots of money on food. I'm like, I could like go harder on Christmas gifts or something. Because it's time to start going Christmas shopping, actually. But yeah, how much did I spend? Well, first of all, I do get a food card. So I did spend that on real food. I always buy real food. But then I was like, I spent in addition like $300 on food still for the month. I'm like, what if we just hit up like every food pantry in my city and the surrounding cities and just do that for the month, just to buy more Christmas gifts. I like spoiling my kids a lot. And I just want to low-key see if that works. I'm like, I wonder if they have enough stuff to actually supply us. When I get back, okay, thank you so much, good girl. Or, boy, I'm not sure with the April. You got to let me know. I try not to assume. But no, you got to let me know. Yeah, I would much rather prefer to do it that way, because that's just so much easier, quite frankly. Oh, girl, okay. Whew. Listen, people be having unisex names. I don't know. I gotta know for sure. But when I get back, it's perfect. I can let you guys know everything. Food prices are on the rise, and it is no joke. Oh my goodness, it ain't no joke. I went to the store yesterday thinking, you know, I'm just about to buy this little stuff. I'm finna walk out. Child, why was the little stuff? And I literally just put it like in my little rolly bag because I'm trying to walk more. Because when I walk, my body just being so much better. It just, because I'm tall, like I'm 5'7", but I'm mostly legs. So I don't know, my body is just proportioned, like the fat is proportioned better when I walk. So I'm trying to stay on my walks. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna go walk to the store. Why was that stuff $60? I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, so all right, so when I get back tomorrow, I need to take my youngest daughter, to the dentist. So we're gonna go do that. But I really don't record my kids on here like that. I've done it a couple times, and then I just privated the videos because I'm like, my channel be about like OF, PH, all this random stuff. Kids don't need to be on this channel. But so yeah, we're gonna get her to the dentist in the morning. And then I think she's also gonna come with me to the food pantry. We're gonna see what it's about. I really like the food pantries in the inner cities though, because they be stocking you up. Like I used to go to them before we moved into like a nicer area, and I miss them so much because they used to make sure you was straight. Like they made sure we were straight. So I might have to go back over on that side of town. They're gonna be like, this is not your zip code. I'm like, I don't care. Like the ghetto has the best stuff. Oh my God. But it does. Like I went to a food pantry over here. I don't know, it's relatively close to me, and I literally left with like 2 bags. And I mean, not to be ungrateful, we definitely used the food, but I'm just like, oh my God, what is this? And then I went to one like in the hood, like just in the hood, honey. And I literally left with like 10 bags filled to the brim, a whole box. My mom had to come help me carry it. And then like my kid's dad had to load it all. Like it was a lot. I literally left with the 1-2 bags that I got on this side of town, and I just was like, well, I might as well just catch some public transportation back down the street. This really ain't nothing. I can just go back down there. I mean, I'm grateful though. Don't let me sound like I'm ungrateful, because I was very grateful. But I'm just like, oh man, I need to go back in the hood. They also just give better stuff. They're like, it's better sweets. It's like the meat is better. I don't know what it is. I might have to make a little trip. But now I'm so far away. But I'm going to try. I'm going to still try. I low-key do want to make a video about all the food pantries, just so like people in my city can know which ones are the best. We'll see if I'm that bold, but I'm probably not. I might just show y'all like what I get from there, and maybe let people know which one I went to. If I really liked it, I'll just say what side of town it's on, because I'll probably be back. and I don't really want to, disclose everything. But yeah, I'm like, it's holiday time. You know what's crazy? I did not realize how expensive stuff was getting until I looked at all the stuff I do, and I'm like, I could still use a food pantry. With everything that I do, I would be happy to see a pantry haul coming right up for you. I literally have a list. Well, I'm gonna try to show the list real fast, but I literally have a list somewhere in here. Oh God, I'm gonna have to search for it. But okay, I'm definitely gonna have to search for it. I don't know what I did with it, but I got a list. I wrote down the addresses, the numbers, what time and day they open, because I'm gonna try to go to literally one every day. Kids are at school all week. I got the time. I'm like, let's go to one every day, because I have had it with the food prices. I'm like, that could be spent on making sure that people got stockings with everything in one in it, and just being able to get people everything that they ask me for. I want to be able to get my kids everything they ask me for. I don't care what it is. They're really not super overly extravagant type kids anyway. So I'm like, they need to get whatever they ask me for. I'm so serious. So yeah, I know for a fact I can save $3 and start buying my Christmas decorations if I just go to food pantries. Plus, they don't care. They don't care what they eat. As long as it got some flavor to it, they really could care less. As long as it got some flavor to it and they got some snacks, they really don't care. So we're gonna go there. I got one for Monday, Tuesday. Now I just seen I done lost it. Okay, so I got one on Wednesday. I got one for Tuesday and I got one for Monday. So we're gonna make sure that we do those. I don't know, y'all. We're gonna hope for the best, okay? Save that money where you can, period. But no, that's what I was saying. I'm like, first of all, PH only do $100 every 3 months, which is ridiculous. Let's just all admit that that's ridiculous. It might be a little bit over 100 sometimes, but ridiculous. Now I'm like, OF really to go. It be carrying our bills on its back, honey. It be carrying them. So OF is the go. We super happy with OF, but OF really just pays the bills. Period. It will rarely do more than bills. And I'm grateful all my bills are paid. Let's say that. But people also want money to enjoy the holidays, go out and do stuff. It can't all just be bills. How boring of an existence is that? We gotta come up with some other stuff. I do eBay stuff I'll post sometimes. I have a whole seasonal job that I go to a few times a week. I'm like, all of this stuff, and I still gotta go to a food pantry. The prices of stuff is ridiculous, but we gonna try to roll with it, do what we can. Oh, I'm also making sure that I do energy assistance, anything that they are offering to people that I can sign up for free. I'm doing it. I'm going to all the places and we're doing it. And I urge all the other, if you are eligible for it, go get it. I would argue if you're eligible for it, go get it. Don't feel any shame while going to do this stuff. Just get all of your human needs met. Don't feel bad about anything. Go get what you need. So you're straight out here. So these things are making life easier. Make your life easier. I'm the same way. Cause girl, why not? Why not? Especially during such a stressful time of year. And then winter is coming. Listen, if people are doing clothes drives for them kids, you go get that for free. Go get everything for free. Sometimes at food pantries, they also do stuff like tissue, feminine hygiene products. Get those. Get everything. Get everything. Oh, I also want to do an affordable wig haul from Amazon because honestly, I just love wigs. But yes, I want to do that because I see some $10 ones. I'm never the type of person that's going to make sure a wig looks real. So I really don't care if my wig is $10, $15, $7. I don't care. I really don't. So if people are interested in that, I will be doing that. But let me list down these videos because these are the ones you guys will be getting in the month. The pantry haul one is not on here, but every time I go, I will come on here and show y'all what I got. Okay, so how to make customs on OF. We're going to talk about that because not all customs are created equally, but there is some stuff that you need for every one of them. but some are very different. Like I just did a bubblegum popping one for somebody on here. It's super fun. But yeah, you can do a lot of things that are very, very different. So yes, we're gonna do a how to make customs on OF. Number 2 is gonna be a day in my life. That sounds like a very hectic video, but I'm gonna try to record it all. We'll do live if I can, but I'll be leaving the house a lot, so yeah. Number 3 is gonna be a household chores one, and they probably won't go in these orders just based off what I got going on for today. We're gonna do a household chores. We're gonna do a hygiene shopping video. Super excited for that. I literally love to buy stuff that smells good. That's my jam. Oh yeah, so at some point this month, whenever I get my period, we're going to do a cloth pad review because I got this little hunch that like the pads and tampons make you bleed more or longer. So I'm really interested in trying out the cloth ones. We're gonna see how that goes. Not sure how I'm gonna make that a video, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Bathroom cleaning and decorating. I'm not sure about that one because I like less stuff in my bathroom because it's easier to clean. So we'll see about that. Table cleaning and decorating. That one will be very soon because I need to get the table decorated with Halloween stuff. And I want to make sure that I do that for the majority of October. So we're looking at that one being this week. So we're gonna do that. I'll do any of these videos, whatever can be done on live. That's how I'm gonna do it because that's how I prefer to make videos. Cleaning my room, putting my shelf together. I need to get a shelf and I need to put it over here because I need somewhere to put all of my, just like my lotions and stuff. Let me see if I can show y'all where they are right now. So they're like literally on the floor right there and they need somewhere else to be because it's just not real aesthetically pleasing. So we're gonna get a shelf to put those on, but I don't know when, but hopefully that video can be in October as well. What else we got? Bathroom cleaning, table cleaning, decorating, cleaning my room, decorating, cleaning. Oh, when you first walk into my apartment, I need to clean right there, like vacuum, clean the walls, like a lot of cleaning going on in that section down there. So I might bring y'all along for that, and then we'll put up like some little decorations, some little flowers or something. Make it cute. Make it cute. What is our next one? Grocery shopping. At some point in the next 7 days, we're going to have to go grocery shopping. But it's going to be like a huge grocery shopping haul where I spend at least like $500 at the store. Because we got to do that all the time. But yeah, so we're going to go do that. Can't go live while I do that, unfortunately, because I'll be out and about for longer than an hour, which means people can find me. We don't want to do that. So what we would do is I'll try to record that the best I can, but I'll also go live when I come back. Yeah. I also got to do that real early. It'd be too many people in the grocery store during the day, especially when I go to like far out grocery store. It'd be a lot of like everybody everywhere. I'm like, I'm trying to record. So yeah, we got to do a grocery shopping one. Marshall's, Ross, Burlington Hall. There is some stuff I want from there because there's nothing I feel like you ever need from those stores, but there's some stuff I want from there. So we're gonna grab that. Yeah, so that haul should be coming up at some point. It might just be Christmas decorations. We're gonna see. What is the next one? The wig haul one. I really want to do that. I also want to do a Shein haul, and I also want to do a Fashion Nova haul just because I haven't shopped there in a while. But we'll see if I can because I'm trying not to really spend like that. The haul videos might be, I'm not really sure when those will be, but if I can do it, I'm going to do it, just know. Outfits of the day. I want to see if I can make all of my outfits of the day like just like a little video where I just like show everything I wore from the week, once a week maybe. I don't know, like we're gonna have to keep getting creative to make sure that we got enough content for the month because oh my gosh, I've never done Vlogtober before. Oh my God, so when it comes to clothes, as far as clothes, I prefer Fashion Nova. But unless they're having like a really good sale, then I don't. Because their stuff is made kind of cheap, but I mess with it because it was really made with like my body type in mind. So I really like Fashion Nova. Shein for their clothes, I feel like they do knits very well. Like any sweaters I've gotten from there, any I don't know, like their knit clothing is very good. Like my cardigans, my I got a couple two-piece sets from there that they made really well. I'm like, they do good on those. But what I'm trying to make sure is that the clothes fit me well. So I'll probably do a Fashion Nova haul as far as the clothes. But I will grab some knits off of Shein. And then I really love Shein for their accessories and stuff like that. So don't worry. Those hauls are coming because they've been a long time coming. I don't think I've ordered anything like really for me from either one of those all year. And that's not right. We got to treat ourselves good, okay? So yes, we're gonna make sure that we do the hauls from there. I kind of want to do a get ready with me. Whenever I take myself out, I try to take myself out once a week. It doesn't always play out like that, but I'm trying to remember to do so. Even if I'm just going to grab like a smoothie or, you know, anything to drink or like a little bite somewhere. I'm trying to make sure that I record the get ready with me for that, because I be putting my little stuff on and I be dressed like me. That's one of the things I love about the way that I make money is I can go out really dress like me whenever I go out. And dress like me, that means loud. That means 40-inch purple hair. Like I can just go out very me. I can wear my watermelon bag. So I just be having so much fun with the way that I look. And I'm just like, I want to show this to people because it's so fun. Like right now I actually look super plain, but you know, just don't pay no attention to that right now. Just But yeah, this is super plain for me for sure. Also need to go makeup shopping. So that will be on one of these because I don't know, my makeup just old, y'all. Like it's really from my from when I first started doing my level up stuff, literally in like 2020. So I'm looking for some new stuff. I'm looking for a lot of new stuff actually. I'm not sure when I'll do that one. I know that I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing, what do they call it? They don't call it Vlogtober in December. What do they call it? Vlogmas. Vlogmas. We're gonna have a lot of fun doing Vlogmas. I'm gonna have a lot of fun because I'm treating myself to whatever I want. Like literally whatever I want. Like I try to make sure with all of the stuff I do that I'm nice to myself and I get myself what I like. Because it would make no sense to go this hard every day and not have what you want. So yeah. Luckily though, my seasonal job has been being pretty lenient with the hours. It was irritating me, but I'm like, nah, now you actually got the time to do Vlogtober. Like they just had me come on Saturday, but it's like only on Saturdays. I'm like, well, won't really make anything that way. And then we'll have the nerve to send me home early. I'm like, oh. I mean, they send everybody home early. But I'm just like, people usually get jobs for money. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that that's the only reason. So I'm like, not making a lot there, but it's okay. So I'm actually surprised that my kids haven't missed. I've been on here for 77 minutes. Did not realize that at all. But yeah, so I'm gonna bring y'all along for everything I do every day. Every day. But I'm gonna try to make it all live. But I can't make it all live. That's really eating me up because I love lives. Like they're so chill and relaxed. I'm like, you can just go live. And then the YouTube just posts it for you. So it's, man, I'm gonna try to do that as much as I can. Even if I come and see y'all at the end of the night, once the day is like over. I know it's gonna be super fun. I always used to see De'Ara and Ken doing their Vlogtober and their I just forgot what the name of it is for December again. Their how did I just forget that again? Their Christmas vlogs, because I just forgot what the name of it was. Their Vlogmas, yes. Oh god. But yeah, I used to always see them doing their Vlogmas and their Vlogtober, and I'm just like, oh, that looks like hard work, won't lie, but it also looks like so much fun. I'm like, let's do it. So yeah, I'm gonna have fun popping up on here every day. So tomorrow you guys get to see what I got from the pantry. And then what's Tuesday? Ooh, Tuesday, I might even hit another pantry. Some days might be kind of slow, But to be honest, most of my days are fast. They're fast paced. I work the best under pressure. So I kind of like a little bit that they be fast paced. But some days, probably like Thursday and Friday-ish, I'll make sure I take myself somewhere and I'll make sure that I chill. So we will see which days get put for what. But yes, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. And thank you, April, for all of the comments, girl. Because we was talking. We was connecting here. And I love that. You have a good night. Oh, and everybody else, life has hearts. You have a good night as well. Let me make sure I'm asking. Johnny, you have a good night. Let's see who else I can find in there. Oh, and Aaron, you have a good night. Okay, Aaron, you want to play with the comments either. Thank you. Thank y'all. And thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. And thank you for your time. Let's make sure we put that in there. Thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you. Just thank you a lot. I appreciate it. Bye, guys.